happy to be here. And my poetry recital is called Young at Heart, because I'm young at heart. And here you go. The first puff. Listen when I tell you it's not worth the first puff. You may think it's glamorous, but believe me, it's not all that stuff. If you try, you may think you're cool, but take my advice and don't smoke, because you will be a fool. You will get hooked on it, and it's no game, because the withdrawal will drive you insane. I'm telling you this because I went through it, and I hope you don't too. It took me a year of craving that puff, but I resisted, and boy, it was tough. Waking up at night in a deep sweat, I was happy that I didn't do what I would regret. Just one more puff to get over the sweat. That was written a long time ago. Once again. Thank you. We all want to be young and carefree when we're older, don't we? So this is the next one. Sometimes I wish I was young and carefree. To think and dream like a child is just a fantasy. Lollipops, Santa Claus, and rainbows in the sky. There are a few things missed as time goes by. To be young and imaginative is grand. Stay with your dreams as long as you can. I can see all these things through my children's eyes. This is a poem. The next poem is Could It Be Love? And I'm dedicating it to my husband, Randy, because this was a poem that years ago I had friends of mine turn it into a song. They didn't sing that great. I don't sing that great, but it was meaningful at that time. The fire is warm and it's dancing upon the logs. It gives off a glow and it shines upon your face. You look radiant. Could it be the glow of the fire, or are you in love? First love, how passionate, alluring, and true. The fire is burning, especially within you. The true test of love is when the fire cools down. Are you still together, sipping champagne and dancing in the rain? Sorry, I missed my plane. Now you have to make time for romance, because sometimes there isn't always a chance. Things have changed, the children came, but you know your love is still the same. It evolved to a circle of love that is always passionate and true, but now it involves more than me and you. Now there is more love to give. That is what makes the circle of life complete. When the fire cools down, there's no reason to frown, because in family life, there is love all around. Thank you. Thank you very much, everybody. I appreciate it.
Merci beaucoup.
Now, gray-haired lady, thoughts of the past go through my mind. The time has gone quickly like a bird in flight. When I look in the mirror, it reveals this truth. The reflection I see is different to me. I picture a woman once young and naive. Outside is a lady with short gray hair. When people see me, that's what they see. Inside is someone trying to be me. That someone is young even though the outside is gray. The inside has energy and is ready to play. Time passes and we cannot turn it back. Enjoy your gray hair, you have earned it, you see. Keep up with the times and still young you will be. This is one of my new ones that I wrote. I hope you like it. Aging. I'm not old. I am seasoned like salt and sugar. Salt entered the wounds in my life through the years. Sugar sweetened it with the good times. We learn through life's lessons. The seasons pass as I walk along my journey in life, realizing the flowers in my life blossom. I can pick them among the masses of people surrounding me. Nothing can stop the knowledge we have of the universe and the people that live in it. Instinctively, you will know which door to enter and which door to close. Can't stop me now or never. What a great age to be and to be me. Thank you. You can stand here, it's okay. This I wrote because there was this lady, it's called Little Bud, and there was this lady that makes perfume that I met, along the way, and I bought some things from her, and it just reminded me of her, so I just kind of got inspired. Little Bud. I am a little bud who has yet to bloom, a flower who wanted to grow too soon. My petals grew and soon I was mature. People passed and smelled my perfume. They admired my beauty, which I lost too soon. My petals were falling down to the earth. Soon I was bare and no one seemed to care. Then a big wind blew me up in the air. I was caught by a lady who smelled my perfume. She made a formula and the sense of me. Now I'm called Little Bud of the West. Everyone said my perfume is the best. You're making me cry. I never dreamed that everybody'd be clapping. I knew they'd be clapping, but I mean, you know, because you're very quiet, you know. I realized English people are very quiet and they just clap. But if I was in the U.S., sometimes I would go, yay, woo, you know. But I enjoy you guys very much. You're really nice people. Eyes. I mean, it's, you know, it's just a different way. Eyes.
To the White House and see what we do.
Excuse me, honey? I didn't hear you. It's okay.
Send us to the White House and see what we do.
Oh, no, okay. I don't talk about those things. I vote here. I don't vote there. I'm not ever going back to the U.S. to live. This is my home. I'm a U.S. citizen and I'm a British citizen, and here's where my home is. So you could consider me British.
Yay.
I might have the New York accent, but I'm British. Okay, here you go. Eyes. Eyes are the windows. Eyes are the windows that we see the world through. Eyes can see beauty in many things. A bird flying overhead that passes by your window. A child running on the beach as the ocean waves disappear and then come back again. An artist's hands flowing across the canvas as he is creating he or she, I should say he or she, is creating an image in his mind. A man jogging through the park as the sweat falls along his brow. A woman crying and you can see the tears flow down her cheek. A circus performer walking above with her head held high. The clouds coming together, forming images that you create in your mind. A beggar in the street who wears a disguise, not to be recognized. The branches and the leaves of the trees seem to be dancing in the wind. Thank you. You're in my corner here. Thank you. This I wrote when it was COVID, you know, and you had to stay in the house all the time. I couldn't take it. You know, when you're an outgoing person, it's like more torture than somebody that's not. But my husband isn't. We're both different. I just like to do things with people and stuff, and everybody has their own way, and I just killed me. Inside, the room is quiet. The clock is ticking. The rain is dancing upon my window pane. Inside a world of quiet and calm. I yearn for the beat of the drums in the city, the tapping of the people's feet walking and running through the raindrops, the sounds of cell phones ringing on the train, people huddled together waiting to cross the street, a mass of worker ants scrambling to their destination as the sun rises. The energy is high until you are inside. This is a poem that I wrote. I'm just saying about a few of them because I feel like doing it. Walking through the ends of time, and this is a poem I wrote for my friend Marty, and I think it applies to everybody. Walking through the ends of time, passing through the phases of time, seed, baby, growing, walking through time. Time is so precious and it cannot be relived. So treasure that time and be the best you can be. When time passes, it's so very hard to see. We think that our lives would go on, never realizing time passes on. You think of the things that happened when you were young. What happens now when you feel as though you just begun? Your body has grown and has aged since time passed. Where did the time go, you may have asked? Inside you feel like there's so much more to do. The energy inside is that of a child, but the face is much older and that you can't hide. No wonder they say youth is wasted on the young, because when time passed by, you feel as though you just begun. I know a lot of you are religious here, and you know, I'm religious in my own way. I have like a spiritual way. And I believe if there is a heaven, this would be what heaven would be to me. And maybe you have your interpretation, but I have mine. Heaven is a place where flowers grow and angels fly. The sky is so blue and clean. The sun is always shining, but it is never humid. You never get a sunburn, but a warm feeling every time you walk in the sun. The sun feels like love as it reflects off your body. You feel no pain, and you only have love in your heart for everyone. You never feel hungry or thirsty because you are always satisfied. We see everyone that has passed on before us. We have a huge Thanksgiving because we are reborn in heaven. We live in harmony and peace, and nothing can hurt us again. My idea of what heaven will be like. Thank you very much. This is about my life, the rainbow of my life. There are many colors of the rainbow in my life. White is the color of purity of my children. Red is the color of all the love that surrounds me. Purple is the color of the mystery of life. Black is the color of darkness and the sorrow that I sometimes feel. Green is the color of wealth and prosperity. Blue is the color of the sky, which is mostly blue and bright. Pink is the color of the flowers that smell sweetly of nectar. Yellow is the color of the sunny days, and there are many. A mixture of colors is me dancing for joy because there are many combinations in my rainbow of life. This was another one that I wrote for my friend Marty. Reflections. As you stand there in the mist, the light is shining upon your face. A face that has character and grace. Wondering if each line upon it tells a tale of wisdom and knowledge with every frail line. To know such wisdom when you're young will let you know how it should be when the light shines upon your face. This is a poem called Vessels. I think the people who have children here would appreciate it, the women would appreciate this, and the men too, I guess. I think the women would anyway, and the men too. A woman's body is a vessel. Sperms travels through her to connect to the egg to begin life. Her body becomes the tank of protection to form a human being. Body stays strong until the final push and the baby emerges into the cold, cruel world. The vessel now can disconnected but connected through love. I'm going to read it again. I'm going to try one more time because I lost my train of thought. I'm almost finished. I have one more, a couple after this. It's really quick. A woman's body is a vessel. Sperm traveled through her to connect to the egg to begin life. Her body becomes a tank of protection to form a human being. Body stays strong until the final push and the baby emerges into the cruel world. The vessel now disconnected but connected through love, still protecting the children in their arms. The world has changed, but the vessel of life hasn't, at least not yet. And this is women. We are pearls in an oyster, beautiful and fragile, strong as a wild wave. We will not be drifted away at sea. Hear us roar, the lionesses of the world. And this is my last one. When I close my eyes. When I close my eyes, will you guide me to the light? Will I see the glow of your face and know the truth or maybe a lie? Will my spirit leave me and my body die? Will I lay in the ground like so many before and never walk in another world beyond? That's why we should all explore the earth and enjoy our lives. When we die, do we really rise again and walk up the staircase to another space and time? Do we stay in the dark hole, never to see light again, being visited by families and friends? I wish someone who passed on would enlighten me. It hasn't happened yet, but I guess I will have to wait and see. Like so many others, getting older makes you question more. Then again, I have way before during my younger years, I questioned a lot. So many questions, no answers, yet not knowing is hard, but living is great. Live, love, laugh, and have fun, because this may be the only world we have. This is what I'm going to leave you with, ladies and gentlemen. Time stops for no one. It only stops when you're in it, clock stops. Live, love, and enjoy life to the fullest, because when your inner clock stops, then you have no regrets. Thank you very much.